we're looking for grease, and this man goes, blue crate, bottom right corner, blue lid. Like he has like a Rolodex of exactly where everything is in this shop.
I just got lucky on that one. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the shop where we are continuing to pull apart and diagnose what we deem needs changed on the 2018 L5P DURTYMAX that we've been working on the last few videos. We just wanted to say thank you guys, as always, for the endless support. We see you coming back to the videos, smashing that thumbs up button, and subscribing to the YouTube channel. Myself and Jake want to send a huge token of our gratitude over to you right now before this video gets started. So in this video, guys, we are going to be jumping into ripping the L5P DURTYMAX apart even further. There are some things that definitely need
a little bit of TLC.
Our attention. Ooh, that just happened, huh?
I guess we shouldn't have gotten medium gloves.
Now, before we jump into going into the specifics of the video, I just wanted to remind you guys that we are just about a week and a half away from the end of Dream Diesel giveaway number 16. It ends on March 14th, which is just around the corner. So if you're part of Procrastination Nation, my friend, you better start warming up your engines. But in all reality, if you want a chance to win R19 Delmonico Red, limited Cummins, and $15,000 cash, cop yourself some entries, because you might be copping yourself the keys in just a few weeks. Sometimes these forged wheels get a little bit too close to the hub for comfort, and when I say that, sometimes there's just a little bit of dirt and debris that can lodge itself between the actual hub and the back of the hub and the wheel, so we're just throwing a little bit of grease on there to create somewhat of a separation. That way it doesn't fight us when we pull it off. Now, just to recap from some previous uploads, this truck came to us in one whole unit. Now you can see we're just taking it apart. That's pretty much what we're motivated to do. Headlights, grill, bumpers, front and back, including tail lights, are down at Peach Bottom Auto Body as we speak, receiving a little bit of TLC. They're going to look amazing when we go to pick them up, hopefully this coming week. We got ourselves a Stealth 67 DURTYMAX tuner VGT Turbo up under the hood, one of the first in the country, which we were super excited about, and I want to get this truck back on the road as quick as possible so I can get out and truly allow that turbo to do what it does best, and that is breathe and make some truly orgasmic sounds.
Apparently, I have a reservation at a hotel I didn't even know I made.
I also was informed today that my warranty is discontinued.
No way!
I am blown away by this, dude.
No, why would they take your warranty away?
I have no idea.
Did you give them the money they asked for to continue the warranty?
Was I supposed to?
Oh, dude, you always write them a check.
Dude, what am I going to do without a warranty? You know what I'm going to do? Have no worries, homie.
No warranty, no worries.
So we're gonna be pulling some parts off of this truck today to get that process started. We're gonna do something kind of a little bit unique on this one, which I'm really excited about. You guys are not gonna wanna miss those details later in the video. So first things first, this truck came to us essentially reverse level. It's 2-inch McGoy's drop brackets in the rear. We've got McGoy's upper control arms that we had on the shelf that we're gonna be putting on this thing later in the future, but we are gonna send them to powder coat first. You can see they've been collecting a little bit of dust, but that's because we wanted to save them for the perfect truck. So these are McGoy's upper control arms. Ran these on my 2020 DURTYMAX and our 2020 High Country that we gave away for Dream Diesel giveaway number 11. We're going to take these things apart and send them over to powder coat and then put them on this build right here. They're going to allow the front end to really work a lot better. Those upper control arms are fine. They just don't have all the proper adjustment to really let this thing ride as smooth as possible. We also have a little bit of bad news, guys, and it's related to this truck. When we bought it, it actually was already kind of somewhat broken. It's true. And Jake drove it all the way back from Georgia broken.
Somehow. I don't know how I made it.
Luckily he's here. So what we're gonna be putting on this thing right in this box. Just kidding, it's not that box.
Like he has like a Rolodex of exactly where everything is in this shop.
This box right here, my friends. Right here we got ourselves, oh no, this is the wrong box. This is for our lift.
Rolodex, everything is in the shop.
I feel like it was in front of our face the whole time.
Jeez. So we've got ourselves a kryptonite pitman arm that we got to put on this thing because the current one that's on there is a little bit loose, causing the front end to just feel somewhat off, I guess is the right way to put it.
Floaty.
A little floaty. Not the end of the world. Drive on this truck completely fine. We just wanted to tighten up. So we've got one of these. We're going to have to get that thing installed. And we've got some work to do here on the back of the truck as well, guys. I don't want to keep talking. We just got to jump straight in. Let's grab some wrenches and go.
Bet I'm getting paid like a savage, live the madness full throttle every day. Fast lane, cash lane, maybe I'm insane.
Dude, we are making progress, shedding some weight on this 2018 L5P. So much so that we kind of worked up a sweat and decided to take our enthusiast apparel hoodies off. And it may be because we had that torpedo heater set it like really, really hot. And it kind of caught up on us uncomfortably quick. So here's what we've done thus far. We removed all of this stuff. This pile of stuff includes some subs that were kind of just chilling in the back, an amp that was also kind of just chilling in the back. We've got a whole bunch of wiring here that was for the rock lights that were on this truck. They were okay, but I prefer to work with another brand on our rock light setups because they've been proven across all of our builds, and that's exactly what we're going to be outfitting on this thing in a future point in time. We also pulled out a set of airbags, as you can see right here. Being that this truck is lower down, there's really no purpose to having an air ride setup, so we pulled the whole module off, and everything has been since removed. You can see we've got the module sitting down there. We just have to pull the wiring harness out, and that brings us to our next step, guys. We are going to remove the heat shield from the back here just to open some things up, and we are actually pulling the leaf springs out of this unit. More to come on that here shortly.
Heavy metal lunatic Camaro. I want a straightaway Fuente Dinero. Room enough to film it cause it's something to watch. 50-50 probably got rods in the crotch. Bunch of swinging and you're missing cause this maniac is ducking on your best roundhouses and uppercuts and hammer-ons and cliches. Kidding me these days? Bothered by the blase. Catch me on the...
Dude, we had our work cut out for us today, man. Said he busted knuckles all day long. I know there's a lot of expertise out in the audience right now. We're looking to upgrade our hydraulic press. This little 12-ton from Harbor Freight has done the trick, but I think we've kind of since outgrown it just a little bit. So drop a comment below. What kind of press should we look into getting? I'd like to get one that's somewhat of a kind of integrated unit. I don't want to go all that crazy on it because it is an accessory tool, but I really don't want to have to deal with this one specifically because it's just very manually intensive and it kind of slows down our progress. We like to work at a pretty efficient rate here at Enthusiast headquarters, and this thing just doesn't really cut it. It has done the trick, but it's just kind of at that point where we've identified this one and put it on the chopping block. Getting all creative using 30mm sockets to try and press out bushings, this, that, and the other. It got to the point where we just hit up Greg from DNA and we just said, Greg, can you help us out? And he's like, dude, say no more, homie. I got you. Right on the way to Martin's Powder Coat, where Jake's going to be dropping those parts off tomorrow. Greg, huge shout out to you for literally saving us a whole bunch of swear words and frustration, my man. We appreciate it tremendously.
We would have been creating a few new swear words.
It just wouldn't have been good, to say the least. So we've successfully made a mess in the shop, but it's all in good nature to get our L5P prepared and on track to where we're trying to go. We've got this entire mess removed. We do have a lot of reinstallation that now is going to begin. Got to get the parts back from Sean. Got to get the wheels a nice fresh polish. Our main man CJ is going to be coming out from Westchester and doing exactly that, getting these 2414 concaves looking fresh. I cannot wait to see this truck all back and reassembled. It is going to look so sick.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another day. Kind of walked out of the shop yesterday and it was dark. Don't know how that happened, but it happened. So we had to push off our plans to take all of our stuff to powder coat until today. That's what we're doing this morning. Jack had some office stuff to handle, so I stole the keys of the F450. Might not bring the F450 back. I'm not sure yet. Might end up in like Canada later today. Oh yeah, don't know. Took a couple wrong turns and I'm here now. First, we got to make a quick pit stop over at DNA to have them help us press the ball joints and the bushings out of leaf springs and upper control arms because you can't powder coat with any of that stuff in. I saw a couple of you guys comment this. The seat warmers in these Fords, holy crap, do they get hot. All right, guys, here we are, arriving at DNA.
Goosebumps on my skin. Hell raising, pressure. I don't feel none of it. Masterpiece that you can't measure. Gotta treasure, gotta watch before my time ran by the clock. Hard racing, never stop.
All right, guys, we are done at DNA. Huge shout out to them for helping us get those bushings out and the ball joints because, oh my gosh, those bushings in the leaf springs are an absolute nightmare to get out. Any of you guys have ever done that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But with a little bit of persistence, we got them out. So now that all the parts are ready for powder coat, let's get on up to Martin's and drop them off. The color that we're putting on the L5P is absolutely gorgeous. Some of you might be able to guess what color it is. You might have already seen this on a build on this channel, but you'll just have to wait and see what color we're putting on. So let's start unloading the parts so they can get to sandblasting them and get these things back together so we can get this truck off the road.
So while Jake's running all around Lancaster, dropping off some parts over at Martin's Powder Coat for the L5P and stopping at DNA to help us out with that hydraulic press because we just got so frustrated with our own one, I decided to stop over at a temporary repository for some of my trucks. You guys have been wondering where I was hiding Dream Diesel giveaway number 16. Well, it's right here, as well as our good friend, and somewhat stranger to the vlog, sadly, because of the weather, 8-Ball. 8-Ball's still kicking it over here as well. This is the new building that Lime Ridge recently adopted next to its original facility, and they've got this massive storage area where we've kind of just been holding out some of the trucks. It's been super nasty here over the last few weeks, so Sam was kind enough to open up his storage location for us here on the vlog to make sure we keep our babies nice and sound and out of the elements. One of my favorite little things, random fun fact here on the vlog, about this truck, the 6.7 specifically, is it warms up so much faster than my DURTYMAX and my Power Stroke. It's almost like you remote start this thing and within 5 minutes it's up to temp, so in the colder seasons you get that heat blast in real nice and comfy like. Such a small little fun fact, I know, but I felt like I needed to share it because every time I get in the truck I really appreciate that. So we'll probably have a truck or two hanging out down here from time to time as we wait ever so impatiently for my shop to be built up at my house. This thing needs a bath in the worst way possible, and it just needs some love and affection. It misses being a star on the vlog, it misses getting ripped on, and it really wants to hurt some feelings. I can't wait for things to just warm up a little bit. I'm talking 50, 60 degrees consistently so we can get down to the track and have some freaking fun. We got drag radials that need to get bolted onto this thing ASAP. But Mother Nature is not cooperating on us, my friends. Also, truly think about walking out to this view every single day. It very well could be a possibility. It just comes down to whether or not you choose to get entered for it. And boys, I decided to treat myself a little bit today. Patience is ridiculous, and I don't have it. It's not a virtue of mine. It's 28 degrees outside. I told myself I would wait until things warmed up, but I just can't do it. It's impossible. Now, I felt the need to record this very important event. And that, boys, is the fact that right in here is the title for the F450, guys. Finally, that chapter is officially sealed, signed, and delivered. We're locking the lock and throwing away the freaking key. Yes, that feels good.